Good evening, viewers. You're watching Republic TV and I'm Rakhta Mishra with you. This is 6 Story at 6 and I'm going to get you a power-packed lineup of the biggest stories. And Republic TV viewers is going to get you first the story how the crackdown against filth continues. The investigation against the filthy content is only picking up now. Also, we'll tell you what Apoorva Makhija, who's one of the co-panelists, told the police today. She has defended that it was not a scripted show. Also, the latest coming in on the Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan, who is on the run. Next, why the Indian Air Force Chief has pulled up Tejas maker Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. That is what we are going to tell you. Also, we bring to you what the victims of the anti-Sikh riots have to say after former Congress MP Sajjan Kumar has been convicted after 41 long years. And finally, Republic TV is in the United States ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit. We get you a lowdown on the expectations surrounding the Modi-Trump meeting and the preparations that are underway. First up, we start with the biggest story. Amid the growing controversy, content creator, YouTuber Apoorva Makhija, also known as the Rebel Kid, has been summoned, and today she appeared before the police. She was summoned at the Khar Police station in connection with this case for her lewd comments that she made during this show. She is facing immense scrutiny. Now, the police from Assam have also registered a case, remember, against Allhabadia and Samay, Raina, and they too reached Mumbai today. Today, viewers, we are going to get you a report as to what is the latest update coming in on that crackdown against the filth content.
Trouble has only been mounting for Ranveer Allhabadia after his incest-promoting remarks in the foul comedy show India's Got Talent spurred the nation's anger and furor. Mumbai police booked the key accused in the case, starting from Samay, Raina, the host of India's Got Talent, to panelists Ranveer Allhabadia and Apoorva Makhija.
पुलिस ने आपका स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किया है क्या? बात कर लीजिए। एक मिनट। अपूर्वा बात कर लीजिए। बात कर लीजिए। बात कर लीजिए अपूर्वा। बात करिए ना। एक मिनट। क्या हुआ आप लोग कितने बातें गंदे कपड़े क्यों बदल रही हैं?
Apoorva Makhija, also known as the Rebel Kid on social media, drew fire for her crass remarks on the roast show. She was summoned by the Khar Police station in her connection to the case. According to Apoorva's statement, the show was not scripted and they were not paid for it. Makhija defended the show, saying they could talk freely with no language barrier. Amid all this, new information has surfaced that Samay Raina, the show host and a key accused, is abroad amid the row, according to his lawyers. Raina has sought more time to appear before the police. However, police has denied extra time to Raina, saying he has to appear within 14 days from the day the inquiry began. The lewd remarks also costed Ranveer Allhabadia over 50,000 followers, who unfollowed him from his social media handles. Amid the escalating row, it remains to be seen what action is taken against YouTube for promoting such content unbridled of any censorship.
Indian House member Priyanka Nungo joins us live on the broadcast. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And this is a very serious matter. And we see that Maharashtra Cyber Cell is also into action, has swung into action, is going to act against all 18 episodes of this show. And very interestingly, sir, Apoorva Makhija, who is one of the content creators, she has just appeared before the police and said that it was not scripted and that they were not paid for it and that it was just a freewheeling conversation. It was just a natural conversation. This is the defense that is being given by one of the creators.
What I can say that we have received a complaint. After taking cognizance upon the complaint, we have issued notice to the YouTube, asked them to remove the content and inform the concerned police station. Yet we have not received the report. YouTube has time to submit us report. Whenever we receive the report, then I can comment on the content of the reply of YouTube. Other than this, I don't have anything to say or comments on anybody's version.
In fact,
trouble has only been mounting for Ranveer Allhabadia after his incest-promoting remarks in the foul comedy show India's Got Latent spurred the nation's anger and furor. Mumbai police booked the key accused in the case, starting from Samay, Raina, the host of India's Got Latent, the panelists Ranveer Allhabadia and Apoorva Makhija.
पुलिस ने आपका स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड किया है क्या? पूरा बात कर लीजिए, पूरा बात कर लीजिए, पूरा बात कर लीजिए, पूरा बात कर लीजिए ना.
Apologies for that interruption, viewers. We go back to Priyank Khanungo. Priyank, I want to understand from you that do you think that there is some problem as far as the laws are concerned? Aren't they stringent enough so as to stop these content creators who, for mere some views from platforms like YouTube, they resort to such means?
No, I don't think so. The provisions of law in India are very effective and strict. We need proper implementation of that, of those provisions of law. Now I can see that authorities are doing well and effectively implementing the provisions of law. If there is a law for any kind of regulation or any kind of protection of women or children or our citizens, the authorities who are responsible for effective implementation of those provisions must act in a proper manner. Now I can see they are doing it well, so we will see the results soon.
So much, Mr. Priyank Khanungo, for joining us with your side and with what you think about this story. Republic TV continues to get our viewers more inputs on that. Viewers, now we shift our focus to another big story of the day that we're tracking. This is from the national capital. The police continue to be on the trail of fugitive Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan. Now, Amanatullah Khan was reportedly missing from his residence at Okhla after being booked in connection with an attack on a police team. Now, the attack was allegedly orchestrated to aid the escape of a murder accused from police custody. Take a look at this report.
More than 24 hours after he was reported missing from his residence, there was still no trace of Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan. According to top police sources, Amanatullah's last tower location was traced to Jaipur. However, his phone has been switched off ever since. Police suspect that the AAP legislator could be lying low in western Uttar Pradesh in areas such as Muzaffarnagar, Meerut or Saharanpur. It is also suspected that he could be hiding in Rajasthan. Sources said police have also received inputs that Amanatullah could be on the hunt for hideouts in Punjab or Himachal Pradesh. The lawmaker went missing from his Okhla residence after being booked for allegedly leading an attack on a police team in Delhi's Jamia Nagar. Amanatullah is also accused to have facilitated the escape of a murder accused from police custody. According to top police sources, raids were underway in places where he is suspected to be lying low, while his friends and associates are also on watch. Meanwhile, speaking to Republic, BJP leader Dushyant Gautam said no criminal can evade the law, adding that if the AAP chief can go to jail, so can Amanatullah.
कोई भी गुनाहगार किसी भी हालत में नहीं छोड़ा जाएगा, उसको गिरफ्त में आएगा। कानून अपना काम कर रहा है, संविधान के सम्मत सारे काम होंगे और जिसने भी लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बिगाड़ने की कोशिश की है, कानून को अपने हाथ में लिया है, उसकी जगह जेल के अंदर होगी। इस देश से कोई भी नहीं भाग सकता।
Weighing in, BJP's Delhi chief Virendra Sachdeva said the law will take its course.
कि आम आदमी पार्टी के जो नेता हैं ये आदतन अपराधी हैं और इनका चरित्र भी ऐसा है कि ये कई तरह के अपराधों में लिप्त हैं, लेकिन इस देश में कानून का शासन है। जो कृत्य अमानतुल्लाह खान ने किया, पुलिस अपनी कार्रवाई कर रही है और मुझे लगता है जल्दी वो वहीं होंगे जहां उनको जाना चाहिए। इस तरह से कानून के साथ खेलने वालों को कानून बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा।
Even as Amanatullah claims innocence, the big question is, what is he running away from?
And viewers, the Indian Air Force Chief has expressed unhappiness with the delays in the deliveries of the Tejas Mk1A fighter jet at the Aero India show in Bengaluru. Now, the force has been banking on these jets, 83 of which have been ordered to fulfill a pressing shortfall in its strength of fighter squadrons. While inspecting an aircraft at the air show on Monday, Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal AP Singh was heard telling the officials of HAL that he had no confidence in the state-owned aerospace company. In fact, he went on to tell the HAL that it is just not in mission mode and that he's very much unhappy. Listen to what he said.
That is something that Chiranjeevi should have sorted out by now. Because if you got 200 aircraft per order and you still are worried about dependency, I can understand engine part. That is totally understandable. If we never pushed, but now also we're just ordering 99. I can only tell you that what are requirements and what are worries. You have to alleviate those worries and make us more confident. We will. At the moment, I am just not confident of HA.
So there you heard that clip that has now surfaced, and in fact, Group Captain Devnath is joining us live on the broadcast. Air Chief Marshal was seen, in fact, speaking to an officer from HAL. It was not something on record that he has said, but it caught the camera mic and is now surfacing. He's really pulling up and he's expressing displeasure. At the same time, he's saying that the aircraft that you flew, calling it MK1, it is not really MK1. Just changing the appearance will not change. So there's a lot of scrutiny as to how HAL is functioning, that is in fact obstructing or causing some problems in air combat readiness of the force. What do you think about it?
Yes, Air Chief Marshal HP Singh was stating what is fact. You see, Indian Air Force is supposed to be having 42 fighter squadrons. Rough calculation is like this, that Pakistan Air Force can put up about 22 fighter squadrons against us in case of a war. Similarly, Chinese Air Force has 100 fighter squadrons, and at any time, if there is a war, they can deploy about 1/5 of that. That is about 20 fighter squadrons in Tibet against India. So in case of a two-front war scenario, that is Pakistan plus China, Indian Air Force will have to contest 22 fighter squadrons of Pakistan and about 20 fighter squadrons of PLA deployed in Tibet. We need 42 fighter squadrons, but at present we have been depleted down to about 30 fighter squadrons, out of which two the oldest fighter squadrons, which belong to MiG-21 base aircraft, they'll be out in 2025. So that may bring us down to 28 fighter squadron. So it is a matter of concern for Chief of Air Staff, and that's what he's trying to explain to media men. Yes.
Group Captain Devnath, thank you so much for joining us on Republic TV with your thoughts. In fact, viewers, the HAL chairperson has made it clear that there's no laziness, and he has assured that the delivery will be made in time. Now we shift our focus to a story coming in from Maharashtra. Well, there is another rift that is brewing in the Mahavikas Aghadi. There's another report on that, and you can just sense it by the statements coming out. Now, visuals coming in from 11th of February. Sharad Pawar felicitating Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde for his decisive leadership. Now, the Shiv Sena led, the UBT Sena led by Uddhav Thackeray is mincing no words in attacking Sharad Pawar, the NCP SCP chief, saying that they have never expected such a thing from a leader like Pawar and that the people of Maharashtra are not going to like this. All right, so we get you more updates on the other top story that we are tracking, viewers. Now, after 41 long years, Sajjan Kumar, ex-Congress MP, has been convicted in an anti-Sikh riots case by a Rouse Avenue court in Delhi, as it convicted it for the murder of two persons, two Sikhs, in Delhi's Saraswati Vihar area during the anti-Sikh riots in November 1984. Special Judge Kaveri Baweja now is going to hear the arguments on the quantum of punishment on the 18th of February. The case is pertaining to the killing of Jaswant Singh and his son Tarundeep Singh on the 1st of November 1984. Though Punjabi Bagh police station registered the case initially, a special investigation team later took over the investigation. And on the 16th of December 2021, the court framed charges against Sajjan Kumar, finding a quote-unquote prima facie case against him. Now, according to the prosecution, a huge mob armed with deadly weapons resorted to large-scale looting, arson and destruction of properties of Sikhs to avenge the assassination of former Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. Now the mob attacked the house of the complainant, Jaswant's wife, killing her husband and son apart from looting the articles and setting their house ablaze. That was alleged by the prosecution. And in fact, we are going to get you an exclusive input on this story, viewers. My colleague Amandeep Singh has spoken to the 1984 riot victim. Take a listen into that conversation.
बड़ी मुश्किल बचा मेरे घर वाला भी भाग के बचाया नहीं तो खत्म कर देते
वो मुश्किल से बचे
बहुत मुश्किल से बचा किसी के घर के छुप के बैठा लिया बैठ के निकले गए वहाँ से।
तो आज आप मानते हैं राउज एवेन्यू कोर्ट ने जैसे दोषी करार दिया सज्जन कुमार को तो कहीं ना कहीं इंसाफ मिलना शुरू हो गया है।
हाँ बच्चा उनकी ऐसी कह सकने वाले भी और परमात्मा यहाँ जड़ जिन्हें कितना करने वाले तो सजा भुगतनी चाहिए जी सजा मिलनी चाहिए। उससे खुद कहने जरा साढ़े जरा ने आगे ताड़े भी साढ़ा बुरा किया बेड़ा बुरा होना चाहिए खत्म होना चाहिए
उनको सख्त से सख्त सजा मिलनी
सजा मिलनी चाहिए।
आपके परिवार के कितने लोग आपके परिवार के लोग भी मारे उन्होंने
2 भाई मारे
आपके 2 भाई मार दिए
गली के भी कितने से 17 बंदे मारे
17 बंदे मारे आपकी गली में
हमारी गली में 17 जने थे जो फैमिली बाहर से आए थे वो भी मर गए साथ में जिस बाहर से पार्टी में आए हुए थे।
आपको लगता है कि अब जो ये दिल्ली दंगों का केस है वो इंसाफ तक पहुंचना शुरू हो गया है? सज्जन कुमार को दोषी करार दे दिया राउज एवेन्यू कोर्ट ने जो सरस्वती विहार वाला केस था।
हाँ बिल्कुल बहुत बढ़िया किया बहुत अच्छा किया ये बहुत अच्छी बात है। इसको सज्जन कुमार को तो सजा तो नहीं फांसी होनी चाहिए थी इसको तो फांसी होनी चाहिए थी।
तो आप ये मांग करते हैं कि उसको फांसी होनी चाहिए?
हाँ हम मांग करते हैं उसको फांसी होनी चाहिए।
Time for a very short break, viewers, but don't go anywhere. We're going to get you how the preparations are like right now in United States. A Republic report from Washington, D.C. ahead of Prime Minister Modi's visit. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to leave for Washington, D.C. And we're going to witness once again some bonhomie with Donald Trump, who he calls his friend. And it will be on full display as Prime Minister will be meeting him at in Washington, D.C. In fact, there will be trade, there will be tariffs and defense and much more that will be on the agenda as far as the bilateral talks are concerned. Republic TV is reporting from Washington, D.C. to get you a sense of what to expect from this visit. Listen in.
As I report from right outside the White House, you can see that DC and the White House completely covered in snow. But the warmth of the India-US ties is what we are going to be seeing when the two state heads, that is the American President Donald Trump and the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, meet here at the White House right behind me. A very significant meeting, and why do I say so? Because Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli president, the first guest to be invited by this Trump administration, and Narendra Modi, the second state head to be invited by this Trump government for a meeting, for a bilateral here at the White House. So just shows the significance, the importance that is being accorded by this Trump administration to Narendra Modi and to the Indian government. And a variety of issues will be taken up by the two governments, the two administrations, a format for which has already been worked upon by the two sides, by the two administrations here. It'll be taken up shortly once the two leaders meet, and it will be a giant leap to the Indian-US relationship. Reporting live from Washington, D.C., Sucharita Kupreti for Republic TV.